All right, let's go. Wiggy wiggy. Huh? Don't you guys know you got 11 hours or 8 hours of streaming to do today? Oh, no, that's just me. That's just me. I went to the store. I got Kyle all the good stuff. He's got fried chicken and ice cream and Italian bread. So he should have plenty of energy because he was he was wearing out last night at the end of that late game. No doubt. I do believe that was the last one. I mean, getting to bed at 2. What was it? Three times this week? We had to do that, right? Three times this week. So no, we don't need that again. I noticed my internet is a little bit wonky this morning. I wonder if that's the laptop. Hey Bex, how you doing? Am I freezing up on you guys' end? Because I see my internet. I might have to back out and come back in. Somebody let me know. I probably should have started this laptop. Little choppy. All right, Bex. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm gonna back out and come back in. I shall return in 2 seconds. All right. All right. Hopefully that helps. I probably should have restarted the laptop before I started. I haven't restarted the thing. I clean it up every time, but All right, let's blow this chat up so I can see. How you doing, Ghost Slayer? Recovering from too much coconut rum last night. Oh, massive headache. I'll lower the volume. Thank goodness for biscuits and gravy. Yeah. Hey, Colin, Vincent, Craig, how's everybody doing? So we got a long day ahead of us. Of all the times for the Panthers to play Vegas. Hey, Amanda, I appreciate that. Amanda, I think I figured out what you were saying last night with that last super chat. I think you were talking about maybe putting the QR codes where the banner is. I got to putz around with StreamYard and see what I can do. StreamYard doesn't allow you to manipulate a whole lot. So, like, let's say I placed an image, it doesn't allow me to like move it around. I have to create a whole overlay, and you have to place the image inside of that overlay wherever you want it on the screen. So you can't just like upload an image and move it around the screen. It's a massive pain in the ass. So you know what I mean? So it's like you can't just like try something real quick and easy and see if it works. You have to create a whole new overlay every time. All right, Ghost Slayer. Beck says, I know it was just the Sharks and all, but I really hope this sparks some sort of offense. Speaking of which, oh man, is the internet crashing on me again? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense here. Hold on. I don't think this is the internet. I think it's the laptop. I hate to have to restart the damn laptop. Damn it. I was watching Hockey Guy's power rankings. I usually don't watch his, I don't get a lot of his stuff in my feed. And he had the Panthers at 11 because he says we're not scoring enough. And Pixely, yeah. All right. I'm going to restart the laptop. I'm going to restart the laptop. I'll be right back. Yep, I'm going to restart the laptop. All right. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that comes back to normal now. Okay. The laptop was struggling with something so bad that I had to shut the whole damn thing down, fix that camera. I had to shut the whole damn thing down. It froze up while it was rebooting. So I don't know what was going on, but I think we should be good. Oh, Trey, yeah. I think Nick changed that. I think Nick did that. I have to change that. Thank you for reminding me. So, yeah. So I was talking about the hockey guy. I was watching his power rankings, and he's got the Panthers at 11, and his reasoning was that we're not scoring enough goals. But he's got Toronto at 4. And the Panthers have 12 more goals than Toronto does in the same number of games. So I left a comment. He actually has the Canadians ahead of the Panthers as well, which I was like, oh, okay. All right, I see how this is. But Toronto at 4 with Florida at 11. So there's definitely no bias there whatsoever. None at all. Greg says 11 is good. Stay under the radar. That's a pretty precipitous drop. To say we're not even in the top 10 in the NHL. That's a bit much. Great White says last night would have been a good game for Drieger. Right? Vincent says the Panthers placement is fine. Follow Leafs is not. I can roll with that, Vincent. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Goat Slayer. I totally understand that. But in the moment, the Leafs had lost 2 straight. No, Canadians are playing well. Canadians are playing well, too. I mean, the Leafs at 4. Come on, bro. Come on. I can buy the Panthers, 7 through 12. I'll buy that. But the Leafs at 4. Come on, man. Come on. That's way too high. Oh, yeah, no, I get that it's a snapshot, right? I get that. But and that was what I was feeling was like, well, the Leafs have lost 2 straight. So, like, it is what it is. I don't watch this stuff very often. I find that most of the time when I watch this stuff, I have something to disagree with. So I don't watch. Silver says, I think Bornfoot is going to be a great second pair man moving forward. I don't think he's the first deep pair, but we don't have an opening on the first pair, but second pair would be a great spot for him. It's very possible next year you could see something like that, or Balinskis too. Balinskis is really playing well. Bornfoot obviously is younger and could possibly have some more upside. Yeah, but hey, look, at least they didn't send them down, right? Right? They didn't send them down. I didn't hear anything like that. Hey, Dana. Amber Glenn defends U.S. figure skating title. Malcolm Sinner defeats Alexander Zverev to win the Australian Open. Oh, geez. Yeah, we were hoping Magda was going to do well. iDog says, so they put in less effort in tonight because they won yesterday, or they try harder because it's Vegas? I think, yeah, they try harder because it's Vegas and we can take the lead in the division. It's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity to go above 500 for the road trip. If you can do 2 back-to-backs like that on a road trip and come out 3-1, right? Because we're 2-1 right now. So if you can come out 3-1, that's a really good trip for us, in the middle of January, the way we've been playing. So hopefully Spencer Knight's still on his game. We're going to need it, right? But that's both times in this trip. Maurice has played Spencer Knight in the back-to-back. That's usually, both times in the second end of the back-to-back, we've been playing a much tougher team. I'm not saying Spencer Knight's the starter, but usually those are the games that the starter plays. So it's interesting. Trey says, it's the hockey guy complaint. The hockey guy complaint. I don't mind Montreal being there. I understand Montreal. But the disparity between Florida being at 11 and Toronto being at 4, when he used the Panthers' lack of scoring as the reasoning, and we're sitting there with 12 more goals than Toronto in the same number of games, that didn't pass the smell test to me. 4 for Toronto, 4. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Oh no, Amanda. Oh my God, no, that's the worst possible. No, she says, "Happy Sunday, everyone. Eagles and Chiefs Super Bowl." No. Bills, Commanders, please. No, thank you, Great White. Thank you, buddy. Says, "Go Panthers." Now let's get the Knights. Yeah, exactly. Good play on words. I like that. Colin says, Knight considered 1B to Bob's 1A now? Probably not. I would love to see them get an even split the rest of the way, but I don't have a lot of faith. I don't have a lot of faith that that's going to happen. I think at some point they're going to go back to pushing Bob the way they usually do. Business as usually start a place first game of the back-to-back, getting a fresher team. I don't know, man. It seems like that's counterintuitive. It seems like you would want the backup to have the fresher team and the starter to have the less fresh team. That seems counterintuitive to me. Because the Panthers are going to be less likely to have a lot of effort tonight. So you would think you would want your better goalie in that space. Trey says we either score 7 or get shut out. I trust the Leafs now to get more than a consistent 3. You can't sell me that the Leafs are at number 4. I don't care what anybody says. The Leafs are too high at 4. He's off his rocker. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. iDog says, I hate the Chiefs, but I don't want to hear the Bills fans giving us shit if they make or win the Super Bowl, rooting for the Meteor today and then the NFC in the Super Bowl. I know it's tough to root for the Bills. It's tough, but I can't tolerate Kansas City. I just can't. It just too much. And then if the refs start their shit today, the blood's going to be boiling, right? Yeah, now, Trey, that I agree. Caps are definitely the top of the East right now, for sure. Greg says Vegas will be a tough one. They've been on a bit of a slump and ready to play. Yeah, where are they? Let's see. Where is everybody? Because it changes so much from day to day, especially in the East. All right, so we can take over first place today if we want. Oh, I don't have my Wi-Fi on. All right. Let me come back here. Okay. So where's Vegas? Yeah, 3-6-1 on their last 10. Yikes. And the Oilers are in first place. There you go. Flames might make the playoffs. Canucks need to get it together, man. Flames are getting hot, no doubt. But in the East, where are we? Well, Bruins are in third place. The Lightning are going to get that third spot, I believe. And then there's a little bit more separation happening here, right? Montreal is not in a spot anymore. Jackets look like they may keep it, Vincent says, no, the logic there is where you get a better chance to win. And even yesterday's game wasn't easy for this. All right. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're saying you get you significantly increase the chances to definitely get that one first game because you got the starter. And then if you can get that game, then the second game you're kind of playing with house money. All right. I can buy that. I can understand that. I can see it both ways. But I could get that too. I think it's just probably coincidence that we had these two back to backs, and the second game was such a much more significantly better opponent than the first game. Sharks are not good. That was that was hard to watch. I felt bad for that kid, the second goalie that came in. I mean, they just hung everybody out to dry. As soon as we made it 4-2, really, but even before that, man, it says, I think the Chiefs will get in the Super Bowl and lose when the whole world will be on them. I think too many people betting the Bills today. Man, it hurts. It's hard to root for the Bills, but I just don't know. I can't stand Kansas City at this point. Colin says, who is a possible buyout candidate? You mean on the Panthers? Nobody that I can think of, really. We don't have anybody that's like overpaid and untradeable. Hey, Dave, how you doing, bud? What happened, man? You say you all mean. What happened? What happened, Dave? Did something happen in the chat or what? Yeah, but Colin, I don't think we have anybody that's really because I'm thinking no. I mean, we're not gonna Silva. What happened, Dave? I'm waiting to hear it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look, it was the Sharks. It's the Sharks' own fault. They went and got stupid, scored 2 goals in 31 seconds, and made the Panthers wake up and try. Right? They could have had a nice, easy 3-2, empty net 4-2. We would have taken it easy on them, but they had to go and try to take the lead there. Can't lose to the Sharks, right? And then the Leafs, yeah. We could take over first place today. Does Toronto play today? Dave, does Toronto play today? Because we could take over first place, but it would be with a game in hand. So that's kind of cheesy. Yeah, the Sharks, iDog, I didn't realize this, but they talked about this in the broadcast yesterday. The general manager of the Sharks is, the Dolphins GM Chris Greer. His brother is the general manager of the Sharks. So I don't think they're ever going to get good. I don't think they're ever going to get good. If that's their if that's their GM. Leafs don't play till Wednesday. Yeah, no, I get you, iDog. Vincent, Blue Jackets or Senators or both? Well, I mean, I picked the Senators in the preseason. I don't know if anybody picked Blue Jackets or Canadians. I think it's going to depend on like their schedules, like those last couple of weeks, like who plays who, you know what I mean? Because you could get some pretty big 4-point swings there if the right teams play each other. I thought Ottawa was going to be a little bit more of a sure thing. I'd be surprised if the Jackets can pull it off, man. Great White says, I'm off. Chiefsies out. I'm tired of this. Yeah, enough is enough. Enough is enough. If we got to sit there and watch another Super Bowl with Kelsey and what the hell is her name, Taylor Swift and all of that, just like, man, it's so overplayed. It's not even a running joke anymore. It's just like, stop. Like the real football fans, we don't care, man. Enough is enough with the gratuitous shilling for viewership from people that would not normally watch. Don't get me started. Man, it says Blue Jackets will get in because of the tragedy with Johnny Hockey. Good to bring the hockey community together. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope it could work that way. Can you imagine like Ottawa and the Jackets or the Canadians and the Jackets? Nobody. I can't imagine there's anybody that had those picks. Mike says people hate good teams. Hockey fans saying that about the Panthers. Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure about that. But we don't have Taylor Swift. We don't have that annoying angle to it. You know what I mean? There's not that extra. There's not that extra annoyance. You know, that whole crap. Hi, dogs. Chris Greer was a scout for the Patriots in the mid to late 90s. Then he joined us as a scout in 2000. The Patriots started winning Super Bowls as soon as he left. Coincidence? I think not. Good point, iDog. Yeah, I didn't realize that. They mentioned on the broadcast last night. His brother's running the Sharks. You know? Dave's laughing. He says, I will talk some football with or about the invasion of Swiftie fans. Oh, man. It's just, like the first couple times they did it, it was like, all right. But now it's just like they've made it like part of the game. And it's just like, man, they already ruined the sport enough as it is. iDog says if the NHL was watched more, we'd have Ariana Grande getting all the attention. We have that. But I don't think she's annoying as Taylor Swift. I could be wrong there. Right? I don't find her as bothersome. When are we going to see a Sharks Dolphins World Series? Right? The Commanders' mascot is a pig? Is that right? That don't make a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. Good point. Hey, Rosado. Vincent says, oh, Matthew Tkachuk showed up yesterday. That was refreshing for a change. Yeah. That was nice. He actually, I know this is difficult to believe, but he actually took position in front of the net, deflected a puck in. I was stunned. I was shocked. Huh? So if that line can stay together, I'm telling you, it's just I'm surprised they've left Verhaeghe on that third line and Luosterainen on that second line as long as he has. I'm surprised that he's done that. Because Samoskevich is just not getting the puck in the net. He's getting so many chances. But if he could set up Verhaeghe, if you could have Bennett, Samoskevich, Verhaeghe, put Luosterainen back with Lundell, but of course Lundell was doing well setting up Verhaeghe and Boqvist. So, so close. I love Luosterainen. And, that is another idea to move Luosterainen to 4C. That upgrades the 4C. And then you get another, top winger for that spot next to Bennett on the line with Samoskevich. That could work. That could work. Trey says the pig mask is only half of it. They also dress up like old ladies, Miss Doubtfire from the neck down. What? I must not be paying close enough attention. Rosado says, like, does she pay the bills for the NFL like $50,000 for every time they show her every set? I don't know. I know. The Commander's mascot is a pig named Mr. Tutty. Okay. Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah, Meadow says, I think anyone who gets that much attention can be irritating, right? Yeah, it's like shoved down your throat. My camera. All right, here we go. We good? Oh, there goes the damn computer again. What the hell? Come on, come back. Come back, internet. Come back. I think we're back. Okay. That was weird. Somebody says, I bet Maurice bag skated them after that horrendous performance of scoring more than 2 goals. Oh, I hope they saved some for today. Right? I hope they saved some for today. Vincent says E2 goes to 4C when Miller arrives. I mean, that absolutely could happen. Where's Ashley? Hold on, Rosado. Hold on, Rosado. Give me a second. Hold on. Where's Ashley? Here we go. Hey, Rosado is on the stream asking where you are. It said Rosanna instead of Rosado. Rosado's got the hots, huh? Yeah, hopefully Sam Iskevich definitely scored, saved some goals for today, right? Yeah, like the Toto song, right? Yeah, it said Rosanna. Dave, that's because every Super Bowl they've ever been in, they've choked. That's all the Super Bowls they've been in. That's all the Super Bowls they've been in, unfortunately. Miller's coming for your wives. Not my problem. Not my problem. I'm here in Maryland. I know it says maybe to make up for yesterday, we win 1-0 with Mackey scoring the only goal in the last 30 seconds. That would be nice. I mean, he hit the post. He's got so many chances. And he beat the kid short side over his shoulder, and he just dinged it off the post in the crossbar, like right where the post and the crossbar meet. I'm like, come on, kid. Come on. We got 7. Let's get it. Hopefully when one finally starts, when one goes in for him, they will start going in a little bit more, right? Trey. Oh my God, Trey. Oh my God. So Flo, we're gonna have we're gonna have one of those shows I used to do where I put the link. I wish my internet would stop crapping out like that. It's getting annoying. Trey says if I start hearing Roll Tide from the other room, that I might have gotten. Oh my God. Poor Trey. So that's okay. Let me see, Rosado. I'm trying to let's see if Ashley. No, she didn't answer yet, Rosado. Sorry, man. Sorry, buddy. What's that? I cut out again. Oh, well, yeah, I should be good though now, right? I should be good in it about right? I should be good. Looks like it came back. Oh, okay. I cut out. I see. No, either next week or during the break, I'm gonna do another one of those live streams where I put the link in the chat and you guys can come on and we can just talk for a little while. Probably do that during the break a couple of times so that things stay fresh a little bit. Yeah. Dave says, yeah, I talked about that earlier. It's funny that you would bring that up, Dave, because I complained about it earlier that he's got the Panthers at 11 because he says we can't score enough, but he's got the Leafs at 4, but the Panthers have 12 more goals than the Leafs do in the same amount of game. I'm not bitter, but the Leafs at 4 is absolutely Cocoa Puffs. That's just Cocoa Puffs. I'm sorry. Nobody could talk me out of that right now. Vincent says shot accuracy is a contagious disease with this team. It is. It is. It is. It absolutely. There's no way around it, man. Silvio says, "What's my favorite drink? My top three: smoked old fashioned margarita or espresso martini. Mine's not with alcohol. I like an iced mocha cappuccino. Cappuccino with the mocha. They used to. There is a stand at Epcot. I don't know if it's still there, but you know how you're walking and you're going to make that left to go where the old Universe of Energy used to be, whatever it's called now. I forget what they changed it to. But when you make that left to go to the Universe of Energy, there was a stand over there and they had coffee. And they had an iced mocha cappuccino. And it was good size. It was like $5. It was a good size. And it wasn't overdone with ice. Oh my God. It was so good. That would carry me through 6 to 7 more hours at the parks. Because I used to take the kids all the time. Rosado, I don't know what the name of it was. I have no idea. It was just that's the place where I get the mochaccino. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. Dave says, "Oh, you agree? You was kind of shocked as well." Yeah, it was a little bit. It's a little high. Panthers at 11, Leafs at 4. It's like, you want to put the Leafs ahead of us? Okay, all right, but that's a big disparity. I normally don't watch all that many of his stuff because inevitably when his stuff comes up and I watch, I disagree. I disagree. I get myself all irritated. I end up disagreeing with him, because there's always something like that where I'm like, what? So, but it's cool. He does a lot of hard work. No shade thrown that way at all. It's just there's multiple times and I don't agree. Cordial says he has to cater to his Canadian fan base. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Great White. Yeah, the iced coffee stand. Yeah, I guess it's called Joffy's, or I couldn't tell you what it was named. Yeah, but that's what we're talking. Epcot next to Universe of Energy. Yeah. Rosada, you're gonna mail me so that stand is still there. Gosayer says, "I like his content, but it's apparent." Right. Yeah. Hey, let the Canadians have number 10, right? Soflo says, "I'm all in on Philly for a Super Bowl." Vincent says, it obviously is. Unless they moved it or removed it because it has no IP. Well, they changed so much there. Epcot especially, they've changed so many things. I haven't been there in, when's the last time I was at Epcot? 12 years? 12 years would have to be, because I'll be in this house 10 years, June 1st. God, the time goes by. Oh my God. So, so far you're all in on Philly. Anybody but the Chiefs. Anybody but the Chiefs. Now, if it's Buffalo and Philadelphia, oh God, I guess I'd have to root for Philly. I would have to root for Philly because my grandfather was from Philadelphia. He was a big Phillies fan. My great-grandfather, I should say. And he was a big Phillies fan. So I guess as opposed to rooting for Buffalo, I'd have to root for Philadelphia. Yeah, it was next to Interventions, Rosado. Yeah. Rosado says, low-key, I want Buffalo to win. There's, if you go on Twitter, it's really toxic because, that's an understatement. But there's just a segment of the fan base that's just the Dolphins fan base that is just like really being nasty with people that want Buffalo to win over Kansas City. You know, people saying you're not a real Dolphins fan if you want Buffalo to win. It's like, you know, at some point it becomes more about like the fans. You know what I mean? And it's like as on a human level, Bills fans deserve to win a Super Bowl. If the Dolphins ain't winning, right? I mean, let those people win. What the number of times they went to the Super Bowl and got close and all of that shit. Let those fans have that celebration. Why the hell not? It sure as hell would be better than Kansas City winning again. You know? Amanda says Eagles and Chiefs, don't overthink it. No Chiefs. No Chiefs. Oh my God, please, no. Doug says, I'm fine with Buffalo winning their first after we get another, and that's not happening for a while. Let them get it out of their system now, Dog, right? Yeah, now SoFlo's got the exact what I'm saying. Says, I hate Buffalo to the core, but honestly, it may be good for them to win and maybe not be as hungry for them coming next season. 100%. And Spaceman says, Bills fans are like Panthers fans before they won the cup. Yeah. I mean, they've never won. Let them have it. Look, let's put it this way. If you don't like Kansas City and Buffalo is the team that eliminates Kansas City, they've earned the right to win the whole thing. Let them have it. Hi, Ashley. All right, Rosado, your girlfriend's here. I got your girlfriend to show up, Rosado. So that's best I can do. The rest is on you. Rosado's going to get shy now. Goes there, says Vegas and the Avs are my most despised sports organization because of what they've done. I'll never forgive them. I liked Vegas, not like as a fanhood, but like I liked the vibe. And then they took Marchessault and Smith. And then everybody told me all the time, and I would bitch about Marchessault and Smith. I had people that told me, stop complaining about it. It doesn't affect us. It has no effect on us that they took Marchessault and Smith. And then, it kind of affected us, didn't it? It kind of did. It kind of did. So yeah, I'm no Vegas fan. I am definitely no Vegas fan. Now, iDog says, I don't hate Vegas. They beat us so bad it motivated the guys to get back to the finals and finish the job. That's true. That part is true. You know, I'm not sure I'd want to play him again. Gold Slayer says, I would love to get Marchessault back. Give up Bennett for him. Oh, boy. How's Marchessault doing? How is Nashville bad? That's what I don't understand. It was in front of Mission Space, and you believe it's still there? No, that's not the one I'm talking about. Maybe they moved it. You walked in, you made the left, and then you made the left-hand turn, and there's all that open area as you're walking towards Universal Energy. It's off to the left. It's not on the main path. It's like a little bit off to the left. Spaceman says, at least Vegas fans congratulate us on our cup win, right? Yeah, they don't like Edmonton. Goldslayer says Nashville's got them kinks. Bold prediction, next year they'll make the playoffs. Marchessault was on pace for like 65, 70 points. I wouldn't mind him on the left side. Is he left? Will he play on the left-hand side? Huh? Bennett Marchessault and Sam Miskevich? Great White says, my dream Stanley Cup this year, Panthers versus Dallas. Because Dallas will not win. Yeah. Boy, that would be really bad for NHL ratings, though, right? That would really be bad for ratings. Let me retract that. Well, let's put it this way, Great White. If we're going to win, like if it's the Panthers versus whoever, and we are going to beat whoever, if I'm guaranteed to win, Vegas. Spaceman, I know Dallas just like Carolina. They find ways to lose. Dallas is like Carolina. Ashley says, I'm trying to find the part of the game where Lundell was hit in the face last night. Yeah, you mentioned that. I didn't see it. You were also very stoned. I see. Congratulations, Ashley. Where did you learn that sort of behavior? Huh? Who taught you to do that? I know it says Buffalo losing to Philly in the Super Bowl would be the most painful outcome for the Bills fans because it would mean they've lost the Super Bowl They've lost the Super Bowl to every team in the NFC East. Oh, God, that's right. That's right. No, man, let them win. Julian says, as long as we keep winning, that's a plus, but our older brother is slipping down the rankings, which I don't mind, a.k.a. Tampa. They've got so many games in hand, though. They've got so many games in hand, right? The internet again. Jeez, what is going on? It's only this laptop. The other laptop, let's let it come back. It's coming back. I gotta clean this machine up. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It only does it on this laptop. It's not doing it on the other laptop at all. I taught you, Ashley. I see. Amanda, yeah, no, I lived those games. I mean, I was young. I was in my teenage years. Were they teenage years? Yeah, pretty much. I was in my teens then. And every year the Dolphins would lose to the Bills, and then the Bills would go on to the Super Bowl, and then they'd lose the Super Bowl. And we'd sit there as Dolphin fans saying, we could have won that. We could have beat that team over and over and over again. What is this bowl thing you're talking about? Is it like a vase? Dave says, I think the Sharks are tanking to get those draft picks like the Pens did when they started with Crosby. It's bad. I felt bad for that goalie last night, for the new kid that came in. And Gorgiev just looks like he's seeing ghosts out there. Gorgiev just looks like, I feel bad for him. I mean, they've got some talent, they've got some players, but boy, they quit quickly last night. I think they only had like 3 or 4 shots on goal in the third period or something. At least the third period went nice and quick until they called that slashing penalty on Mikula there towards the end, and we almost got a shorty. That would have really been rubbing salt in the wound. Yeah, I know. He says the first one they lost with the wide right. Then the second and fourth were like by 2 scores, and the third was a blowout. Yep. Julian says, we know the Sharks are bad. Buffalo was tough. They got some young talent, wild card potential, nothing to show for it. Buffalo thought Devon Levi was the future. They thought he was going to be the future. That's why he was part of the Reinhardt deal. They had high hopes for him. So they kind of hung themselves out to dry. When you look at the talent that they had and what Reinhardt's doing now, Dave says at least at the end it was quick, right? Oh, they say he's lost every game since they traded for him. God, am I going to adopt Gorgiev? I feel bad for him, man. When a dude gets traded and it's not something where they want to get traded and just like it just happens, and then but you get traded to the Sharks. It's just like it's just like you're just there to be a punching bag. Like he knows they're not serious. There's no motivation to go win a cup with that team. He's just kind of there to take the abuse when the rest of the team's not playing well. It's hard, man. So yeah, I'll adopt him. Why not? How old is he? I'm sure he's young enough to be my kid anyway. Trade off for Powers and Darlene. Did I ever take a nap in the universe of energy? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's the ride at Disney. That's where you take a nap. We always called it the blue ride, but the people mover, right? Whatever they call that thing. I forget the name of it. Kyle always called it, I want to go on the blue ride. I want to go on the blue ride. So we just called it the blue ride. That's where you take the naps because they just let you stay on. Vincent says, he's talking about Kemper or he's talking about Gorgiev? He was almost a starter for the Rangers when Henrique went down and then Igor showed up. He's 28 and his birthday is coming up soon, February 10th. Yeah, he's young enough to be my kid. Totally young enough to be the kid. Yeah, the people mover. Yeah, Rosado. Yeah, that's where you take a nap. You just zone out. You just zone out, man. When Kyle was, younger and the autism was way more prevalent, that was a good way to get him to calm down. If he was getting a little edgy, a little antsy, you want to go on the blue ride? Yeah. And then we'd go on and we'd sit for an hour on that. And, my ex would be sitting there with the kid in her lap, young kids. And they just let us keep going around and around and around, So yeah, I took many a nap or Kyle would get on me and we were both like this, just out. And you get that breeze flowing from it, moving outside. That was good stuff. So, hey, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate that. Yeah, those QR codes. Now, I got to move them for the regular streams. I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. I'll put the small ones there for today. Now, speaking of today, I'm going to post a link on the hockey channel. So I can change where I'm broadcasting the stream to in the middle of the stream. So for the first football game, it's just going to be on the football channel. And then it'll all remain on the football channel until Panther game starts. And then I will start streaming to the hockey channel as well. So I'm not sure which one of us. I think I'm going to end up calling the football game. And Kyle will be over here calling the hockey game when the Panthers play. Obviously, we're not going to speak at the same time. Well, we're going to do both at the same time because can't miss the AFC Championship game. And yeah, Amanda, yeah, everything streams to the same one location. In other words, like everything I'm doing right now is on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on Twitch. Got another service I'm going to start streaming to next week, and it's on both channels. So it's just like one stream that just goes out to however many locations I have. Oh, the Carousel of Progress. Yeah, that's a good spot to lap too, especially when it's hot, because it's nice and cold in there. So I got the other TV here. We're gonna set that up. We're gonna have the laptop set up the HDMI into there. So that'll be the hockey game. We'll have the football game over here. You can't miss the AFC Championship game. You can't miss the Vegas, right? I mean, if we were playing the Sharks today, like maybe I would have had Nick do it or something. But can't miss either game. You can't miss those games. So let's just do it all. Just do it all. That should be fun. It's going to be – I bought Kyle all this stuff. I bought him ice cream. I bought him fried chicken. I bought him Italian bread. Man, it says, I think he'll get more viewers with the football and more money. Yeah, it's going to stay – the whole stream is going to stay on the football channel the whole time. We're just going to add it In addition, we're going to add it to the hockey channel when the hockey game starts. But it's going to stay on the football channel the whole time. So we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. You know what I mean? Because the hockey game should start about halftime of the AFC Championship game. So I'm not missing the second half of that, right? Unless it's some kind of a stupid blowout, right? So we're just gonna eat all the sugar and take all the medications that we need. Yep, I'm just gonna put the link in the community tab, Amanda. Yep. So, all right, I'm gonna close this up for now because I got a lot of work to do to get done. We got to get ready. We got to get rolling. So we will see you. I think the first game's 3:30. I think that is. We'll be ready to rock and roll. That's what I got to go do now. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the support. We'll have some fun this afternoon. 8 straight hours, probably, plus the recap. So, but then no hockey tomorrow and no hockey Tuesday. So, but I will be live on noon for both those games or both those times. So, all right, everybody. It's at 3. iDog. Shit. All right. I got 2 hours to get ready. Damn, I thought it was 3:30. Oh, it's 3 and maybe 6:30, right? Yeah. Okay. I see that, Rosado. All right, 2 hours. I'll see you in 2 hours.